Yeah, when I say it's one of those days, this is like the other side of, even though I'm in a different space, I have my days where the devil be trying to get on me. There's just somebody out there right now that just wants to give up. They feeling like life is just too hard and everything they doing, they just feel like none of their efforts are making a difference. But I'm gonna tell you, that's not true. It is. I'm sitting up here just kind of in my feelings because I know, like, in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna be leaving my apartment that I've been here for almost 3 years. On one hand, I'm happy, but on the other hand, it's like bittersweet because I'm gonna be separating from my babies. But my daughter told me today, Mom, this is what you need. You need this time for you to reset. Great things is gonna happen in this time, and I know it is. But for real, don't get discouraged. There's some days that I get up and I'm just like, another day of showing up, another day of being intentional, another day. And I really sometimes I'm like, is it making a difference? Are my efforts going to pay off? But they are. My coach reminded me yesterday. He told me, just sit and think about where you used to be and think about where you are right now. And that in itself is like, it does, it gives me life. I never thought it'd be a point in time where I wouldn't feel so lost. I wouldn't feel like I was just wandering around in this world, like not knowing my purpose, not knowing what I was doing, just floating through life. I'm definitely going to tell y'all that it's not easy. Anything worth having is not easy. You want that six pack? What you got to do? You got to get up in that gym. You got to work it out. You want to get out of debt. You want your finances. Set a plan. Start knocking them debts out one by one. It's a process. It truly is. It's not like you just start having trust and faith in the Lord and ultimate belief in Him and surrendering your life, and then all of a sudden, life just changes just like that. Well, from the moment that you do surrender, life does change. You just don't know it, and you just don't see it, and you don't feel it yet. Like I said yesterday, it starts internally. And of course, nobody sees that except for you and the Lord. The work really does start internally. Don't give up. Keep going. Continue to show up. I don't care if it's 30 minutes a day. Maybe all you have to give is 5, 10, 15. That's okay. Start where you're comfortable at. And as you make that a habit, then you can increase it. Then after you know, let's say you start at 10 minutes. Do that for a week or so. Then you go up to 15, 20. Do that for a week or so. Then you do 30. Whatever it is that you're trying to work on, exercising, eating healthy, um, shoot, your business, yourself. Take that much needed time. As we all know, faith without works is dead. You can want it all you want to, but if you don't put forth the effort you're not going to see any results. Like my coach said, it will work if you work it. And my other coach said, you have to fall in love with the process. Once you fall in love with the process, then you'll look up and be like, I remember it was just like 2, 3 months ago, I was in debt. Now, look at that. I'm working my way up out of debt. I remember 2, 3 months ago where I couldn't even walk down the street without huffing and puffing, and now, look, I could run around the block. So, you gotta keep pushing. There's gonna be days like today, like I said, I'm not feeling it. And if you're relying on motivation to get you through the day, I'm gonna tell you right now, that don't work. It's a lot of days I don't feel motivated. My whys are what keep me motivated. Because if I just go off of straight motivation, it's not gonna get done. Your why can't be something like superficial or something simple, because it's not gonna make you move. Your why has got to touch you in a way where that's that driving force. My whys, for instance, I've always just kind of coasted through life, just gotten by, and me just getting by and coasting through life is definitely hasn't given me the life that I deserve. So that's one of my whys. It's to show up for myself. My other why is to show up for my kids. There was a time where, yes, I've always been a parent. I've always been here. But there was a time that they didn't get the best of me. Could have been a better mother. You know, parenting doesn't come with a book, but that's no excuse. But I love how my kids are seeing me in a different light, and I want them to continue to see me in a different light and continue to see me striving and never giving up and pushing forward. I'm who they have, so I gotta be that role model to show them that I don't care what you've been through. I don't care the messes that you got yourself in. If you rely on the Lord, He gonna see you through all of it. It's gonna take some time, but if you're willing to stay the course, He gonna see you through.